ranking different sections of the beach in the LA area based on how much I like to run them. Today we're starting off on Hillside. This is the first section north of Dockweiler Beach. Hard part about starting at Hillside is the parking. Very limited parking to start where we started. So everyone here had to park further. This is basically a more isolated portion of the beach. Something I like to note about Hillside, you will for sure see airplanes flying over your head. That's kind of cool. Airplane, again, airplane. I love Hillside. Straight shot, got this hill on the side. You do feel the ocean breeze. The next section is a new section that we haven't talked about. Airplane. You know you've reached the new section when the hillside is done and you start seeing these apartment buildings and homes. You got volleyball courts, people playing volleyball, good ocean views. This definitely feels like the desert. The sun is right above us. We've ran 10 miles. We need a gulp of water. All right, good stream. Nothing tastes better than water once you're dehydrated. Back to the desert. That's our oasis right there. I'm gonna name this section the Sahara Desert. It's bigger than the desert that we ran over there. This is the big desert. Although this stretch of run does feel a tad bit boring at the moment, we do have that peninsula to look at. I do like that peninsula. We have all these houses over here, which is cool to look at. The best part of all, we have to run this stretch for the next section. And the next section is by far my favorite section. We have made it to the marina. Once we cross this bridge right here, the landscape changes. And that's why I like this run. It doesn't feel like you're always running at the beach. We're gonna make a left and run to the end of this peninsula. You can see how amazing this looks. We got water on both sides, air is fresh. This is by far the best part. Got boulders on both sides, very fresh. The wind is blowing, it's not too hot. Sun's beaming, but with this wind, we feel real good. We feel like Forrest Gump running to the edge of the ocean and turning around coast to coast. We got this thingy, ocean cleanup. Let's keep the oceans clean. We got people fishing. Now this is definitely the change in scenery that I like when I go for a run. Do we want to go all the way to the edge? Let's see, let's do it. Try not to twist an ankle. This is as far as we want to go. Let's do a nice little 360. I'm gonna call this section the peninsula. And let's run back. Definitely a good change in aesthetic. As you can see over there, that was the beach we just came from. On the weekends, this stretch of land right here is usually filled with a lot of walkers, a lot of runners, and a lot of bikers. It's really populated in the weekend, but it's worth it because you got water on this side, you got some vegetation, and you got water on this side. It's a very aesthetic portion of the run, especially sunset. You can imagine running from that direction to the west during sunset. Great experience. Some birds, boats to look at. Because we got the marina here, we're gonna have to go all the way around the marina to get back to the beach, Venice Beach. But it's worth it. The run around the marina is still pretty good. Fun fact, UCLA rolls up and down this canal.